from JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Monday, September the 9th, 2024. 3 Israelis were killed in a terror attack yesterday morning at the Allenby Bridge crossing, the only crossing between the West Bank and Jordan. The attack carried out by a terrorist from Jordan. The IDF saying a terrorist approached the area of the Allenby Bridge crossing from Jordan in a truck, exited the truck, and opened fire at the Israeli security forces operating at the bridge. The terrorist was eliminated by the security forces. 3 Israeli civilians were pronounced dead as a result of the attack. The 3 were later named as 61-year-old Yohanan Shori, 65-year-old Yuri Birnbaum, and Adrian Marcello Podzamcher. Northern Israel was once again under heavy rocket and drone fire today from terror group Hezbollah in Lebanon, and one drone made impact, hitting a residential apartment building in the northern coastal city of Nahariya, causing damage but no injury. The IDF continues to respond to the attacks, hitting Hezbollah targets in Lebanon. IDF Chief of Staff Major General Herzi Halevi addressed the incident in a situational update meeting today, saying that Hezbollah's attack on a residential building this morning in Nahariya is a serious incident, as is the launching of rockets and drones at the citizens of the north. He said the IDF is operating strongly in the north and is at a high level of readiness with ready operational plans, ready for any mission for which it will be required. U.S. General Michael Kurilla arrived in Israel yesterday and today met with Halevi and other IDF officials about the situation in northern Israel, as well as on threats from Iran. The IDF saying it will continue to deepen the relationship with the United States military out of a commitment to strengthening regional stability and coordination between the armies. The IDF also continues its battle against terror group Hamas in Gaza, including this weekend, eliminating several senior terrorists, including 2 who were using a humanitarian zone as a command and control center of Hamas. 2 rockets were also fired from Gaza this weekend at the city of Ashkelon. The IDF said one of the rockets was intercepted and another launch fell in the sea. There were no casualties. The IDF is investigating an incident that took place Friday in the West Bank, where a Turkish-American woman, 26-year-old activist Aysinur Ezgi, was killed. The IDF said it was responding to protests in the area of the Palestinian town of Beita when forces fired at a central instigator who threw stones at the forces and posed a threat, the IDF said, to our forces, saying a claim that a foreign citizen was killed by gunfire in the area is being investigated. Well, hundreds of thousands took to the streets of Tel Aviv on Saturday night, as well as in other cities around the country, with calls for a hostage release deal. The hostages still held captive by Hamas in Gaza now for 339 days. The Hostage Families Forum, who led the rallies Saturday night, said this was the largest in Israel's history, with more than 500,000 supporters calling for a deal, it wrote, that will bring all 101 hostages back home. The Paralympic Games in Paris concluded last night, where Israel had its best showing in 2 decades, winning a total of 10 medals, including 4 gold. 2 of those gold medals won by swimmer Ami Dadaon, who also won a silver and a bronze for Israel. Dadaon, together with captain of the women's goalball team, who won a silver, Gal Hamrani, led Israel's delegation at the closing ceremonies last night. Israel Olympic Chair Moshe Matalon saying, in our view, Ami and Gal, like the rest of the delegation, moved an entire nation and brought great honor to Paralympic sports and sports in general, and to the entire state of Israel. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Monday, September the 9th at 7 o'clock, the season finale of the hit Israeli series Srugim. At 7:40, explore the deep historical and cultural ties between Jewish identity and the land of Israel with Yirmiyahu Danzig. At 8, Abigail Pogrebin speaks with author and psychologist Roberta Satow about her book, Our Time is Up. After that, meet Lilli and Amanda, the co-founders of Matzah Book Soup, a Jewish-owned voices book club founded to celebrate Jewish representation in literature and counter rising antisemitism by sharing stories of Jewish joy and identity. At 8:30, Abigail Pogrebin speaks with Oren Kessler to discuss his book, Palestine 1936, that looks at the beginning of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. At 9, Marcus Sheff is on L'chaim. At 10 o'clock, FIDF CEO Steve Weil is joined by Deputy Commander of the Israeli Staff Command and former head of the Counter-Terrorism Bureau at the Prime Minister's Office, Brigadier General in Reserve Nitzan Nuriel, to discuss the current challenges facing the IDF. At 10:30, an encore of the news. And coming up next, it's Good Week Israel. And that's the JBS News Update for Monday, September the 9th, 2024. I'm Teisha Bader. Am Yisrael Chai.